And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome here to Atlanta Motor Speedway as we're getting set for the final elimination race and chase race number 9 of the PCSRA Foster Series. When the checker flag waves after 65 laps of racing, 4 drivers will advance to the championship 4, and 4 drivers will see their championship hopes come up 1 round short. Zachary Taylor on the pole position for today's race. Taylor is already out of the title hunt. He was already eliminated back in round 1. Maximilian Chilton alongside, then Jesse Art, the highest playoff contender, and David Heller alongside. As we're going to go ahead and get these cars rolling off, it's time to give you your playoff standings presented by Golden Corral. You can check down the description for the official starting lineup for today's race. Cody Smart is 78 points above the cut line, 1 point ahead of CJ Bracken. Caleb Hobbs is third. He is 18 points above the cut line. Jesse Art, as I mentioned, is fourth in the standings. She is the cut line driver. Sean Art, 27 points below the cut line. Emmanuel Hartnett, 49 below the cut line. Quentin Moore is 72 points below the cut line. And Nick Voiles needs to win to keep his playoff hopes alive. These drivers will have to pit for fuel because they cannot make it 65 laps on just a tank of fuel if we get a yellow early in the going. Here we go. This is it. Final elimination race. Who will be the 4 drivers moving on? Who will be the 4 drivers getting eliminated? We're green at Atlanta. Oh, God, here we go with that damn cat noise of Blue Jr. I don't know why we have a cat in the booth, but anywho. Daniel Witter's in trouble. Daniel Witter did not get off to a very good start and is holding up her teammate Cody McGorvick and Bradley Ream. I don't know if the 45 has to come to pit road or not, but it looks like the 45, did not get up to speed. So it looks like a mechanical problem as Zachary Taylor will lead the first lap. Oh, Heather Gallant's on pit road. That is an unscheduled pit stop for the 8 machine. And look at what that pack did. It just broke up because of the fact that, because of the 45. And Daniel Witter is going to come to pit road, not going to get in the way of the leaders. So an unscheduled pit stop as Cody McGorvick and Bradley Ream got held up. Heather Gallant has returned to the race. Paul Minnick, Scarlett Wallace back here. Kate Anderson barely hanging on to the lead pack. There's playoff contender Emmanuel Hartnett. Hartnett comes in his race 49 points below the cut line. This is not where he wants to be. They have already got the jack up on the 45, so Daniel Witter's bad season continues. Of course, this week is a 2-race part. Today's elimination race, and the season finale will be later this week. Zachary Taylor currently the leader. That's Brenda Velasco in the 96, and Saber Fox, a couple of go-or-go homers, along with Maximilian Chilton and Tatiana Guerra. Have not received any update if the 45 has returned to the race or not. Daniel Witter has returned to the race. Not entirely sure what happened. Let's take a look and see what exactly happened because she did not get up to speed. Let's see what happened here. Watch the 45. Apparently, she couldn't get up to speed, as looks like Blue Jenner's trying to get me copyrighted. Held up Kyle Langland, Cody McGorvick, Remy Crampton, and others. We're not entirely sure what was wrong with the car, but that's a tough break for her. Because I had to tell Blue Jenner to go to his room so he doesn't copyright me because I'm trying to record this race. There's Tatiana Guerra. There's playoff contender Cody Smart in the 17. Cody comes in this race 78 points above the cut line. Nick Voiles, on the other hand, 84 points below the cut line. Nick needs a good run today, or he could be eliminated. But if he wins, he would be in the Final Four to compete for the championship, as Blue Jenner has ignored my orders to. And I'm going to throw Blue Jenner off a cliff if he doesn't go to his room and turn that down, because I'm trying to record this race and he doesn't care, and I smacked him for that. That way I don't have to hear that. I'm sorry about that, guys. This is a very important race I need to record. As there's Rick Witt driving for Kevin Harvick Incorporated for the last two races for this race. Quentin Moore, playoff contender, back here. Caleb Hobbs is back here at the rear at mid-pack, pushing Jessica Shelton. There's Jesse Art, another playoff contender, back here. Jesse is fourth in the points. Where is Sean Art? He is 18th. He is ahead. He's ahead of that pack. Go back to Zachary Taylor, who won last week. Became a two-time winner this season. If only Taylor would have... If Taylor knew it was in the first elimination race, he would have been into the next round of the playoffs, but just didn't have consistent runs. Zachary Taylor will be back with Joe Gibbs Racing next season, driving the 20, which means Nick Voiles will be leaving that ride at the end of next week's race at Homestead. This 18 car will be back, but it will be under XCI Racing. So this will be a non-chartered entry, the 18, the Hershey's Toyota, that is. Zachary Taylor, 28 starts so far this season, 2 wins, 3 top 5s, 4 top 10s. His second pole of the year. As we're going to see as the caution is out. Remy Crampton's in it. CJ Bracken, a playoff contender, is in trouble. That's second in points. Jackie Tang is in it. Rick Witt is in it. Caution is out. Kate Anderson's torn up. We've had a wreck in turn turn 2, sorry. What has happened? See where this started. Oh, CJ had problems. Jesse Art's in it. Playoff contender. Q-Man is in it. Kyle Langland's in it. That's Kate Anderson. But Jesse Art, one of the 8 playoff contenders, was involved, along with Quentin Moore. That might be the end of the road for Q-Man. Oh, Jesse Art did not need this. And, of course, CJ Bracken caused this wreck because there was a problem with his car. And Jesse ran in the back of Jackie Tang. That's what started this mess. Jamie Pintor collected. Quentin Moore got collected. There's Kyle Langland. I forgot to change his paint scheme. Gets a shot from the 7. But that's big there. Jesse Art. And there's Crampton out of the race. Not sure what happened to baby CJ. Apparently we had pit stops, and for some reason... Oh, the 18 won the Battle of Pit Road. Okay. We're about to find out. And, of course, if Quentin Moore goes out of the race, that will sadly be Q-Man's championship hopes done. As apparently Daniel Wooder is ahead of the pace. Okay, never mind. I was about to go to say, is Daniel Wooder ahead of the pace car for some reason? Apparently not. Okay, and looks like she's going to lose another lap. So Zachary Taylor will be the leader. Second, Ian Griffith. Kaylee Rankin third. Lucien Bianchi fourth. Shane Lake fifth. Chase Brooks sixth. Jared Underhill seventh. Tori Gossett, Noah Platts, and Sean Art complete the top 10. Let's find out where the rest of our playoff contenders. CJ is now in 37th. We'll document the drivers out of the race in just a second. I only see Sean Art in the 10th position. Nick Voiles is 11th. Hartnett is in 20th. Trying to find out where the rest of our remaining 8, as we're back to green. Caleb Hobbs restarted in 17th. I'm trying to find out some more playoff drivers as Ian Griffith's about to take the lead from Zachary Taylor, courtesy of the 5 getting in the way. Jesse Art, Quentin Moore, 31st, 32nd. CJ's 37th, a lap down. I think that's it. Drivers out from that incident: Jackie Tang, Rick Witt, and Remy Crampton. Where's Cody Smart running? 24th. So like I said, you never know what's going to happen in this series. You may have a huge point gap ahead of the cut line, but you could still get eliminated. As Kaylee Rankin trying to hold off that Shane Lake in the 3. Of course, Shane Lake will be moving over to the 8 car next season. Daniel Wooder and Heather Gallant are ahead of the leaders. I can safely say, unless Quentin Moore... There's Kyle Langland. Tough break for Kyle. Quentin Moore is still trucking. He's got no front end or rear end of his Love's Travel Stops and Country Stores Ford Mustang. I think that could safely say that will be the end of the line for Quentin Moore, as he will be one of the 4 drivers that will be eliminated after today's race. That's a shame, because Quentin had a very good playoffs, if you ask me. Jesse Art, on the other hand, she is in that critical 4th position in the points. And of course, Sean Art is ahead of her. So is Hartnett. Quentin Moore won't beat her. Nick Voiles, I don't think, will beat her either. That could also be the end of the line for Jesse Art's playoff hopes. But still early to tell. I need to calm down so I can cut a piece of meat. Sorry about that. Jared Underhill has gone to the race lead as they're about to lap Kyle Langland. And Kyle Langland's going to hold up that inside line. That will be a spot game for CJ Bracken and Heather Gallant. Jared Underhill still leads. Tatiana Aguirre is now in second. Nick Voiles is ahead of Quentin Moore. They were only separated by, I believe, they're 12 points. So Nick Voiles is ahead of Quentin Moore. And so far, none of our 8 playoff drivers are out of the race. Pretty soon, they'll be lapping playoff contender Quentin Moore and Kate Anderson. Sean Art and Emmanuel Hartnett in the top 10. This is exactly what these two needed. Sean was, like I said, 27 points below the cut line. And with the fact his sister has run into trouble, and he's also ahead of Caleb Hobbs. Where is Hobbsy? 25th. Tatiana is going to take the lead. Going to be past the halfway mark in just a second. Let's not forget, if Nick Voiles wins this race, he's in the Final Fours. They're about to lap Kyle Langland again. Aguirre gets away easily. Kyle has not fixed his left side damage on his Ally Chevrolet. Sean Art about to get... Okay, Sean just went to the inside, so Sean realized Kyle was going slow. And they're about to catch Quentin Moore and Kate Anderson shortly. Tatiana Aguirre still leads as they have caught the lap traffic. I believe Nick Voiles is trying to get a win to get in the Final Four to compete for the championship. I believe Nick Voiles comes in this race in a not necessarily a must-win. I mean, technically, he is in a must-win. Jesse Hart in 33rd, last car on the lead lap. And with the fact Sean Art's running in the top 10, I think that could safely say Jesse Hart's championship hopes are basically done. So right now I can confirm Quentin Moore will no doubt be eliminated. Jesse Hart's going to be a bit of a toss-up. And I believe I can say the same for Caleb Hobbs. His 25th place run right now, I don't know if that's going to be good for Caleb to make the Final Four. Cody Smart, there he is in 3rd. Of course, Cody came in this race 78 points above the cut line. As things stand, Cody Smart would be the only driver I know confirmed in the Final Four to compete for the championship next week at Homestead. But who would join him is a mystery. Heather Gallant just being an annoying backmarker, just not getting out of the leader's way. And she's been asked to see the officials in the hauler for ignoring the move over flag. Naguera still leads. Kyle Langland about to get lapped again. The good news is for Sean. Whoa! Contact! Kyle Langland almost wrecked the leaders. Kyle Langland nearly wrecked the leader. That would have not sat well with the officials. Nearly took out Tatiana Guerra, nearly committed female abuse. That was almost a big one. That could have almost had playoff implications. They're about to lap Jesse Hart soon. Cody Smart trying to get the lead. Remember, Cody is trying to get to the Final Four. Regardless if he wins this race or not, as things stand, Cody Smart would be the first of 4 drivers in the championship four, regardless what happens next week, or regardless what happens in this race. CJ Bracken is 34th. And looks like Saber Fox has dropped out of the race. She blew a valve, so a tough break for the 13. And Cody Smart's about to take the lead. If he's got any help. Jared Underhill's not doing his teammate any good. But they're going to be coming up to lap traffic fairly soon. And Cody Smart looks like he's going to get the lead. Yep, he's going to. Jared Underhill's trying to make it an RFK Racing 1-2, but the 8 car getting in the way and not moving out of the leader's way is screwing it up. And they're about to catch Jesse Art, and as I said, Heather Gallant's been called to the hauler, and she's ignoring the officials of not getting out of the way. Naguera trying to get the lead, but the problem is they're about to catch Jesse Art. Now the question is going to be, who is Jesse Art going to hold up, the 50 or the 17? My money's going to be on the 50, and looks like I'm going to be correct. Or not. Cody's going to get down. Naguera's going to take the lead. Cody Smart did the same. Kyle Langland's been asked to see the officials in the trailer for almost causing a big accident that had playoff implications, as Blue Junior can't stop knocking on the damn window. They're about to lap Langland again. Everybody did come to pit road under that only caution we had. They can make it to the end. Gonna keep an eye on Kyle Langland as he almost took out Cody Smart, playoff contender. Almost got the 45 there. We're inside of 10 to go. CJ Bracken, I think, could get eliminated. It's going to be close because drivers behind him like Caleb Hobbs. Hobbs is running in 28th. He's ahead. Jesse Art, the only way she's going to make the playoffs or make the Final Four is if we have a huge wreck that could take out a number of drivers. But that's looking very unlikely. And with Sean Art running in 8th, I believe Sean, and also Sean's ahead of not just CJ Bracken, Caleb Hobbs, and Jesse. So I think Sean Art might have just punched his ticket into the Final Four to compete for the championship. Wouldn't that be cool for that 99 club out of Trackhouse Racing? Right now, he and Cody Smart would be confirmed possibly in the Final Four. The question is, who would join them? That's going to be the question mark. Right now, I don't have an answer of who would make the Final Four and who would be eliminated. I know Quinton Moore is going to be eliminated. I know Jesse Art, the way she's running, she's no doubt going to get eliminated, but I don't know the other two. As they're about to catch, that's Maxie Chilton and Jamie Pintor. Tatiana Guerra, still your race leader. Jared Underhill in second. That's the lap car of Heather Gallant, who's been ignoring the officials. I know she's trying to get her lap back, but she's not doing herself any favors by, well, not getting out of the way. We get another caution that will end this race. I think what could save Jesse Art is that if CJ Bracken, because she is ahead of CJ, we'll see. We're going to have to see what happens here. Quentin Moore, Kate Anderson, these four are going to play a big factor in who's going to win this race. As Heather Gallant's not getting out of the way. She's just interfering. It's like Heather Gallant needs to get out of the way. She's not in the battle for the win. And what she's trying to do is screw this race up. And she's going to try to pass the 50, but that might have not been a good idea. And she nearly turned Quentin Moore around. And there's Kyle Langland all of a sudden. So Heather Gallant, being a naughty girl, not getting out of the way, is really causing a problem. Coming to the white flag of this final elimination race. At least Maxie Chilton moved out of the way of his good friend Tatiana Guerra. Down the backstretch into turn number 3. Tatiana Guerra is going to win the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500 for the money team. And for a driver who will be joining Hendrick next season, mission accomplished. Standings are now official. Tatiana Guerra wins the race. Jared Underhill second. Jessica Shelton third. Cody Smart fourth. Cody Smart is going to the championship 4. Guaranteed. Jalecia Kuzman fifth. Shane Lake sixth. Nick Voyle seventh. I don't know if that 7th place run will be good enough. I don't know if 8th will be good enough for Emmanuel Hartnett. We'll have to wait and see. Scarlett Wallace, David Heller completes the top 10. But now it gets interesting. We had, how many? 1, 2, 3 playoff contenders in the top 10. Smart, Voiles, and Hartnett. Where did the other 5 finish? Sean Art, 13th. He finished ahead of drivers like Caleb Hobbs, CJ Bracken. I believe Sean Art has done it, boys. Sean Art might be in the Final 4. I don't know. We'll have to confirm it by the official scoring. Looking further on down. Caleb Hobbs, 28th. Ooh, that's going to be borderline for Hobbsy as you look on down through the remainder of the finishing results. That's going to be borderline for Hobbsy. Jesse Art, 33rd. I think that could be game over for Jesse Art in her bids for the championship. CJ Bracken, 34th. He was 77 points ahead of the cut line. And, of course, Jesse Art finished ahead of him, but wasn't by much. Hobbsy finished ahead of Bracken. Sean finished ahead of Bracken. Ooh, I don't know. I really don't know. We'll have to see. Quentin Moore, 36. I can guarantee you, Quentin Moore, I can confirm, will be eliminated. I think the big question is, I think Sean Hart will make the Final Four. I can guarantee you that. Cody Smart with his 4th place result. I can guarantee you who makes the Final Four, but the other 2 is going to be a bit of a toss-up. We'll have to wait and see. But you'll find out the same time as I do. But hope you guys enjoyed this elimination race, the final elimination race here at Atlanta. If you did, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to become part of the PCSRA crew today. We've shown your full finished results. You will see your rookie points, your overall points, and your updated playoff standings. You'll find out the 4 drivers that got eliminated. I know Quentin Moore will be eliminated, but I don't know who else will be eliminated. But we'll find out the same time as you do. We'll see you guys next time at Homestead for championship weekend. 4 drivers will battle for a championship. 1 will come out on top. I'm Dean DeVille signing off. Thanks for watching today's races. You've been watching another broadcast of PCSRA TV, the best at racing since 2017. Goodbye from Atlanta.